Hey, this is Chugg, and in this video we're going to be looking at the slash movement changes for the September patch. Now, you may be looking at this and think, wow, this slash is really quick. It's just super strong, unbalanced, right? Well, I'm actually going to say that I have no opinion on the balance of this change, of these two changes. Not because, just mainly because I just don't know. I don't know how well worse slashes are going to be able to use this kind of speed. Whether they'll also be able to reach, 800 units and become harder to hit and make people cry in deathmatch and team deathmatch, or whether it's only players that have experience like similar to mine, sort of my skill level with slash, or better, that can actually use it. More than that, I can't say how much better I will be because of this change. Like what's possible that wasn't before, what becomes easier that was difficult. I have no way of quantifying and saying, look, this is exactly how much better slash is going to be, and that's the way it is. I can't do that. So if you want balance or an opinion on balance, I just can't give you one right now. I think she was probably quite strong, but I like her anyway. Like I can't really say anything else, just as a slash main. But yeah, so I didn't make this video to talk about balance. I came to talk about the quality of life changes, or the quality of life components to the changes, which I think are fantastic. I really, really like them. So what am I talking about? So let's say I want to get to T. Let's say I want to skip Mega. Mega's not there. So on the previous patch, I would come, do my slide jump, do my air strafing, and get to this point. Now you would have seen I got to 780 units per second when I reached this point. On the previous patch, I would have reached 720, let's say here. If I did it really cleanly, got to here at 720, and then I do my correct air strafe inputs, get to this point, and I'm still just 720. I'm capped. I'm hard capped. So despite me doing inputs that normally get acceleration with almost every other character, for Slash, no, you're capped. And seeing that number doesn't feel good. I don't play with the speedometer on anyway, but I feel it. Just having that static speed level doesn't feel good. Granted, like 720 is very fast, so like why are you complaining? You're moving quick, but it's the not being rewarded for using the proper inputs. Okay, that's the main thing. So let's say on this patch I get 800 units here. I can land, and I want to get to heavy. I can, on this patch, screw up the turn a little bit and drop to like 680 units per second, which is lower than the previous patch. Like drop to 680, do a slide jump, maybe only get to 730, and then do some more air strafing, get some speed, whatever. But this feels more skill expressive because, like, yeah, I screwed it up, but if I did it better, I could have had a better reward. Whereas in the previous patch, like I'm at 680, okay, well it's just a quick slide jump, and I'm at 720 again. Like there's no there's minimal skill expression in this particular kind of scenario, where you land, you've hitched and down some speed, depending on what your inputs are like. Previous patch, it's like a minimal punishment. On this one, it's more meaningful. Like I can be rewarded for doing it well, and when I'm punished, I'm further away from the potential. Like I'm not going to just instantly reach the cap after making a mistake. So just there, I had 800 units, and I went to do a sideways slide. I dropped down to 600 and something. Like, but I'm still happy. I'm happy that that number is not 720 all of the time. Yeah. So that's the first thing with the air strafing. The air strafing being uncapped. The second is the sliding being uncapped, and it's basically the same point. Is that if I built up the speed, either through like a rocket boost through this teleporter, like getting up to 850 or whatever value, and then hitting this the slide key. On the previous patch, I would hard cap back down to 720, and it's just regardless of what I did, if I had done something to build up a good amount of speed, like some weird, massive, silly rocket boost attack, as soon as I land, I'm back down to 720. So rocket boosting wasn't really worth it, but now there's potential for a really dedicated person to be like, which angles, like could I come in here, slide, jump up this, hit the rocket boost, come through the TP, hit the jump key, land here, and keep like 800 speed. Like, is that a path that's possible? And a player can sort of pursue that, and if they're good enough, they can express that skill in the game. But previous patch, not possible. So that's my that's essentially what I wanted to say, is that the quality of life changes just feel really nice as a Slash player. And the bounce, look, she may be overtuned. I hope that they don't go back to capping her. I hope that they actually reduce her acceleration if they decide that, yeah, she's too strong, she's dominating the field, which I don't think she will anyway, because she's a light character. Having 50 armor is really limiting. Spawning with 0 armor, like, it's it's painful. But we play Slash because she's fun, not because she's the best pick. Alright, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you later.